From Britain, I know they had a
South
Airgun
Korea.
deal. Korea.
If it was from Britain, it would have been called the Tea and Cakes model. This is called a Dragon Claw.
The Dragon.
Well, first, we'll make sure that the chamber is empty and the bolt is forward. And then we will fill the rifle by placing
This is similar to filling up like a scuba tank,
Shoot today.
or setting up a regulator on a scuba tank.
Yeah, this replaces the regulator on a scuba
You only
tank.
got
Okay.
one rifle today? You
And
only got one rifle?
So this is a fairly,
What's going on?
well, I want to say dangerous, but it's not a toy. You don't want to
oh no,
be aware of what you're doing here.
this shoots a projectile up to 335 grains at up to 700 feet per second. It is definitely not a toy.
This is
I gotta get you one.
an operation that you want to be aware of what you're
Yeah,
doing.
you don't want to just turn the scuba valve wide open suddenly. You want to open it nice and slow and easy and let it fill.
Sasso needs one.
The guru says let it take up to a minute to fill so you don't overheat it and blow the seals.
Okay. And then what kind of pressure is in a scuba tank?
Well, a scuba tank, you can fill them up to 4,600, but they don't. You can fill it up to 3,000. The rifle fills up to 3,000 psi.
You know what a regular air rifle might be?
I'm afraid I don't.
Significantly less, though, probably.
I'm not sure. That would be a great question to ask Tom Gaylord.
During the interview.
Yeah. Now this isn't getting a full 3,000 psi fill. After the first few, I guess it loads a little lower, but that's okay.
Now, once you filled it from the tank, how many shots do you get out of the rifle?
Well, it depends on whether you use high or low
And now you're releasing the pressure that was just not
power. Yeah, I'm
close.
releasing the bleeding off the air that's in the tube,
Okay.
in between the filler and the rifle.
So you just shoot 50 caliber full, like a full metal jacket, or?
Shoot anything 50 caliber will fit in it. True bullets, not cartridges.
Okay, yeah.
You can either use conical, son of a buck.
Or even like a jacketed bullet or something, or?
Yeah, you bet. I'm so glad I carry a pocket knife.
But it's all 50 cal though.
Yeah,
Cool.
49 and a half actually.
How many grains are these?
That's 200.
200 grains.
I don't know what these are. They're not marked in grain weight.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
The highest velocity is probably the round ball.
Yeah.
The lowest weight.
Well, you never know. With that air pushing behind that conical, expanding it like that, it might get more rope out of it.
Did start soon.
So the first thing we'll do is see on low power how many round ball rounds we can get out of it.
When can you apply for one?
And these are the same things you'd stick down on a muzzle loader.
Yep, this is exactly what this is. This is a Hornady muzzle loading 50 caliber ball. So I'm going to go ahead and
How many rounds have you put down range with it so far?
say 30, 40. So I'm going to go ahead and load that in the chamber, and then I'm going to close the chamber like so.
I got a question.
Now what I'm going to do, seeing as how I've already shot this gun on full power previously, I'm going to now shoot it on low power only. Now if you look, there's two selections here. You can pull the bolt all the way back and that's full power, but you can pull it back to half cock.
One, after the first firing of new brain,
That's half cock and that's full cock.
I have a hard time.
And what you can do with this is release the pressure on the bolt
So
and you can lower the bolt. So that's half cock. And
Yeah, that's set up.
say again?
Is that set up at 25?
That's set up at 25. I'm going to shoot for the top target. I'm going to hold on the center.
It's a
Rim
rim.
like a 30.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But it's not headspace up the rim.
Doesn't sound much louder than a
The rim is
suppressed
the same
22, really.
diameter
No,
as
it's
the-
not.
Will? Make gauge.
See where you're hitting there?
Yep.
You can drop
I'm holding the same point of aim, which is 0
length of brass, it's changed
on the
position of the shoulder.
target.
You have to twist that to close the chamber, or is it just pull back and forth?
No, just straight pull. The force of
They're not
the force of the air coming in forces the ball to seat in the lands and grooves as long as this is closed. And this has an O-ring seal on the back, which is a decent seal.
Belongs to, and in it's got a shoulder, and it sits on the shoulder, and I can.
Well, they're gripping right together.
Shoulder. But this is I thought when you
Okay, it's starting to fall off from pressure. Because, see where that hit? Much lower.
Like a dial or something on the gun so that you can see
Yeah, there is.
what kind of pressure is still left in it?
Right there.
Okay, built into the stock on the bottom there.
Yep.
So if we were paying attention to that after each shot, we'd have an idea of when it's about to drop off, I imagine.
I imagine you're right. It's pretty much, it'll be amazing to get one last shot out of it. Now what I'm going to do is, this scope has a mil dot reticle. So what I'm going to do is use that mil dot and come up
So what you've got is
2 dots and hold 2 dots high on a target. And that causes it from falling off any further. But I could see that, I could actually see that ball in flight.
So you filled the scuba tank once so far?
Yeah.
How many refills do you think you'd get out of a tank, a scuba tank?
Gee, I don't know, we're going to find out. But I know that we're on maybe number 12 or 15 now.
12 refills?
Yeah, I mean 12 refills of the gun.
Right.
12 or 15 refills of the gun.
Is it expensive to refill a scuba tank?
Not terribly. I'm sure
$20?
$5.
Oh, okay. So this time it's at 2,500 because of the way the
Yeah.
scuba tank is filled up.
Yep.
Now we're going to shoot it through a chronograph so we can see what kind of velocities we got.
Right.
TJ said I could try this.
620.8 feet per second.
620. Okay. Now let's see what it gets on low. Now I could definitely perceive a lot more recoil on high power than low power. Okay, half cock notch, and here goes.
.577.
Not that much difference in velocity between high and low power. That's interesting. Now let's try and experiment with a conical bullet and see if that makes much difference in the velocity.
Over to Africa. He's, last I heard, what he's doing, he's getting himself a
516. 517.
You want to shoot it a little bit to the right of the center if you're going to hit, because it's shooting a little to the left. I haven't dialed it in yet.
I think maybe what would be more convenient is to have a IQ limit.
Is that much recoil? Yeah. It has a slow impulse of recoil too. It's not a fast round.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a fun gun.
Yeah.
You get that.
Pyramyd Air guns.
Oh, that's cool.
Pyramyd Air.
That's weird. That's cool though. I really like that.
How do you compare to a 22 in recoil?
It's like not as fast, it's just like nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Want to shoot it? So was that much recoil?
No, it just scared me.
Eh,
Did I hit anything?
I don't know. I was looking at you, not it.
Yeah, that's a real rare one too.
And that one went to the west, out of the target.
That's so
I don't know.
Well, you'll see when you
Number
take
there,
your
but
targets out.
anyway, it was fun to shoot.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks a lot.
my pleasure.
I see. So this one's made out of carbon fiber, so the tank's a lot lighter.
Yeah,
Still holds the same pressure.
actually more.
Oh, really? Okay.
And that's the filler neck that goes with it.
But they sell fillers, obviously, for regular scuba tanks as well, like what we use.
Right, yeah. The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.